Hey everyone, welcome back to another Haolonggood review. Today we're checking out their new Sinoceratops pair. Haolonggood sure loves their ceratopsians. This is the 5th species they've done in less than a year's time, and I'm glad they're doing this. They are definitely filling the niche left by Safari, who used to crank out some amazing ceratopsian figures. They haven't produced any, I think, in about 3 years, so it's really nice that another company is stepping in, giving us lots of 135 scale ceratopsians. Now, you all should know the drill by now. I get mine from AliExpress. I don't get them in the box, save a couple bucks. They come shipped inside their little foam inserts. Link is down below to order these guys. They retail for $17.99 each, so that's about it. Let's throw these up on the turntable and take a closer look. And here are both Sinoceratops up on the turntable. Two really nicely done figures. We really don't have many Sinoceratops, well, accurate ones out there. Let's not count the ones with the holes in the frills from Jurassic World. P&S was done one. Vite did a resin one way back in the day. So it's nice to see another 135 scale option of the species out there. The Sinoceratops is a really interesting dinosaur. Is the only ceratopsid known from Asia. Ceratopsids, includes Sensorians and Chasmosaurians, all of which have been found in North America. So this is the only one found outside of North America, which is really, really cool. It's also one of the largest. So yeah, there's two color versions. We got this blue rainbow colored one and this light brown one, which is much more natural. I usually lean towards the more vibrant colors. I just like vibrant colors on my figures. But this time around, I like the light brown one. It's much more natural looking. I still like the blue rainbow one. It looks like something to spend 8,000 marks on in Path to Titans to get the skin for it. But yeah, both are really cool, and they're sculpted in an active pose with their mouths open. They don't have that that cheek on there. They're going with the lipless look, which I think looks really, really good on here. So yeah, definitely digging these guys. And now time for some measurements. These figures are 7 inches long from the tip of the snout to the tip of the tail, or 17.8 centimeters, and about 3 inches tall to the top of the frill, or 10.1 centimeters. So Sinoceratops in real life was around 20 feet long, or 6 meters. I'll put these figures nicely in that 135 scale range. All right, let's zoom and take a look at the light brown version first. The head sculpt is absolutely fantastic. That's pretty much spot on. For a Sinoceratops skull, you got the curved horn, nasal horn. You got the forward curving spikes on the frill. Very, very nice. And I absolutely love the head sculpt. I think it's one of the best head sculpts on any Haolonggood ceratopsians, and all their ceratopsians have been great. Eye is painted in yellow with a black pupil. You can see there's a little bit of dry brushing of gray on the beak, which is painted in black. Inside the mouth is really nicely done. Stop my hands from shaking. It's early in the morning. I'm drinking my coffee. I always get the caffeine shakes. You can see some teeth sculpted back in there. You got the tongue and some nice details in the mouth. And then zooming back out, let's take a look at the frill. The fenestra is painted in red with a little bit of black. Very, very nice. And then I love the natural color scheme on this one with these nice earth tones and black colors all over it. And then going back, you can see the back of the frill actually has detail on there. And no one company doesn't like to do that. P&S on. They'd like to charge, if this came out from them, this would probably be like a $40 figure, and the back of the frill would be just plain and flat. So yeah, it's very nice to see that details on here. And then going down to the feet. Feet are nicely done. Unfortunately, this toe right here should not be painted in. The one behind it isn't. On the Cosmoceratops, those two were painted in. It's not accurate, but it's also not the worst thing in the world. It's just something to point out. And then going down to the body, you have all nice proportionate scale detail with some large osteoderms pepped throughout. Got all these nice dark markings spread over here. Very, very natural, coherent looking paint scheme on here. Nice chunky hind legs with bulging calf muscles, to propel this animal forward. And a nice tail with some more of that dark striping mixed in with all those nice earth tones. Let's zoom out a little bit. My camera, for some reason, the last few reviews does not like zooming in a lot. There we go. So yeah, all around, really nice looking figure. Love the active pose with the open mouth. Pretty unique looking for ceratopsian figures. And now let's look at the rainbow blue version of this one. I still really like this, but like I said, the light brown one is my favorite. But the paint scheme on here is so nicely done, especially on the head. We have orange, yellows, blues, pinks, all just seamlessly blending in on here. Very, very nicely done. Haolonggood does a great job painting their figures. And then here's a view of the frill. We have black now with a blue trim for the fenestra. Very, very nicely done. You can see those forward curving horns are all decked out with a little light dry brushing of gray. Beak is also done in black. There's some more of that gray on the horn and beak. And the same thing with the eyes. Yellow with a black pupil. Mouth sculpted open. You can see the nostrils right here. And then going down to the body, we have all this blue mixed in with yellow. And then goes to orange and then red. Nice rainbow effect on here. We have a little bit of pink for the flanks and some more of those black markings mixing in with all that blue. And then, back to the feet. Like I said, this claw should not be painted in on here, but not a deal breaker. And here's a view from the top. You got all those nice osteoderms mixing with that rainbow of colors. And then going down to the legs, nice powerful looking hind legs. Nice folds and wrinkles, nice proportionate scale detail all over the figure, going down to a nice short, thick tail base with more of that black striping. So yeah, both figures are really cool, and I do like the way they are sculpted. It definitely looks like two males are squaring off against each other. And moving on with comparisons, here it is. We collect these 1/40 scale human. And next up, let's do PNSOs. Sinoceratops, which is also a great figure. One thing I not like about the PNSO one, they put some kind of like shiny gloss on the head, and it just never ever look right to me, and I actually don't even have it on my display shelf because it just bothered me that much. But now we got Haolonggood, which is a fantastic representation of the species. PNS one's still good. It's just, it's one of their earlier figures, so they've refined the art making figures the last couple years, and you can definitely see the the age on this one. And then in the back right here, this big fella I just dropped in, this is the Beast in the Mesozoic version. I don't have the Vitae version. Like I said, that one was a resin one. I think that was like around like $75 when it came out. I wasn't spending $75 on a 1/35 scale Sino. But yeah, here's like three of the scientifically accurate ones that are currently on the market. And next up, here it is with PNSOs. Zhuchang Tyrannosaurus, which is still one of the best Tyrannosaur figures on the market. These two scale really, really nice with each other. And Haolonggood looks like it's sculpted to face off against this Tyrannosaur. So yeah, these two are going to look really, really nice displayed together on your shelves. Let's do a couple Haolonggood comparisons. Here it is with their Oranosaurus and Edmontonia and Daspletosaurus. And lastly, here's a nice group shot of all of Haolonggood's ceratopsians. We got their Pentaceratops, Cosmoceratops, the Pseudoceratops, Pachyrhinosaurus, and Sinoceratops. And they all look really good next to each other. My only complaint about them is, their first couple releases, the Pseudo and Penta, the scale was like around like 130, 125 scale. And then they, kind of got their act together and, started producing stuff that was more closer to 135, like the Cosmo, Pachy, and Sino. So yeah, they're a little bit off scale with these two, but at least they're trying harder to make their figures true 135 scale, and they are definitely filling that niche left by Safari, who used to crank out some amazing looking ceratopsians. At least Haolonggood is doing that now. So final thoughts on Haolonggood Sinoceratops. Two really, really good figures. They're 135 scale. They look good with PNSO Zhuchang Tyrannus. And yeah, they're just both really, really nicely done and sculpted. Light brown is my favorite, but the blue rainbow one is also really nice. Haolonggood's herbivores have been pretty much outstanding. Their carnivores still need some work. They have been pretty hit or miss. Really excited to see their 135 scale Alamosaurus that's coming out, and whatever giant wallet destroying sauropods they have planned for us. So yeah, definitely highly recommend these two. Like I said, begin the review. Link is down below to AliExpress if you want to order these for yourself. So that will do it. I got some other Jurassic World stuff coming in. End of the month, the rest of the Beast of Mesozoic Tyrannosaur series, Wave 3 should be shipping, so be on the lookout for all those reviews. And as always, if you're enjoying the content on the channel, show your support by hitting that subscription button just below the video. Each subscription helps out the channel tremendously, and it's greatly appreciated. And I'll see you guys for the next one.